Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 20K subs. And check out all my betting links in the description below, guys, to get in on the action. Really good promos with BetMGM. Get up to 1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't hit. So go ahead and check that out in the description below. Other great promos and a lot of MLB profit boosts pretty much every day on FanDuel, DraftKings. A lot of good stuff on there, so check those out. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today. Starting with the Minnesota Twins versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -120. Minnesota +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 2-1. The Brewers 3-0. Pitching for the Twins is Louis Varland. And then pitching for the Brewers is Jacob Junis. Varland, his last start he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Junis, his last 3 starts, he did not allow a run. So finished the season very strong last season. Minnesota coming off that 11-0 loss against Kansas City. That was just disappointing for the Twins. And Milwaukee, 3-game winning streaks to start the season, coming off 3 straight Mets wins. Looked very good in that series. Milwaukee, the overs hit in 5 of their last 6 against Minnesota, so maybe the overs a good play today. But yeah, I love what I saw from the Brewers in that series, and I think I'm gonna take the Brewers at home. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -180. The Royals +140 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 1-3. Baltimore 3-1. Pitching for the Royals is Alec Marsh. And then pitching for the Orioles is Cole Irvin. Marsh, his last start, he pitched 2 innings. Gave up 6 runs, had 1 strikeout. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Kansas City coming off a Baltimore loss. Baltimore, beating Kansas City yesterday. So far, looking pretty good to start the season. Kansas City 0-5 against Baltimore. 0-6 on the road against Baltimore. They really haven't been good head-to-head against Baltimore here. The overs hit in 6 of their last 9 against the Royals, so maybe the overs could play today. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to roll with the Orioles at home. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -140. The Reds +115 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 3-1. The Phillies 1-3. Pitching for the Reds is Graham Ashcraft. And then pitching for the Phillies is Spencer Turnbull. Ashcraft, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Turnbull, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Cincinnati, on a 2-game winning streak, beat the Phillies yesterday 6-3. Looked pretty good yesterday in that game. A nice underdog win for them. And the Phillies, not a great start to the season. Haven't really played that well to start. The overs hit in 5 of the last 6 against Cincinnati, so maybe the overs a good play today. Yeah, I just haven't seen enough with the Phillies to trust them, so I'll take the Reds +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at -150. Angels +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 2-2. The Marlins 0-5. Pitching for the Angels is Tyler Anderson with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 3.60. Anderson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. The Angels, big win against the Marlins yesterday, 7-4. And the Marlins, bad start to the season, 0-5. They have not played well. It's just been a mess for Miami here. They're 0-5 at home. The overs hit in each of the last 5 games, though, so maybe the overs are a good play today. Crazy, the Marlins have just been favorited every game so far this season when they're 0-5. I just don't understand that. Why is Vegas making them the favorite? I don't understand. Give me the Angels plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 150. The Rangers plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 3-1. The Rays 2-3. Pitching for the Rangers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 9.53. Heaney, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Rangers coming off a big Tampa Bay win yesterday, 9-3. Yeah, they're playing well. Tampa Bay, 2-game losing streak. They've given up 9 runs in their last 2 games here. And yeah, Rangers 6-0 against Tampa. 10-0 on the road here. Getting underdog value. Looked good yesterday. Give me the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Detroit Tigers versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 140. Detroit plus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 4-0. The Mets 0-4. Pitching for the Tigers is Casey Mize. Pitching for the Mets is Adrian Hauser. Mize, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Hauser, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Detroit, great start to the season so far, 4-0. Beat the Mets yesterday 5-0. The Mets, they've looked awful. Looked awful to start the season here. Detroit 6-2 on the road against the Mets. So they've been very good head-to-head here, 5-0 on the road. Yeah, crazy. I just think they're getting a lot of different favors. Detroit should be favored in this matchup. I don't understand the lines in baseball. You're getting a lot of teams that have been horrible that are favorites, and they've been getting killed. We'll take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Atlanta Braves versus the Chicago White Sox. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 230. The White Sox plus 190 with the over-under at 9. Braves coming into this matchup 3-1. The White Sox 0-4. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez. Pitching for the White Sox is Garrett Crochet with an ERA of 1.50. Lopez, his last start, he didn't pitch last year. He pitched in 2022. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. And Crochet's already pitched this season. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Braves coming off in a 9-0 win yesterday, dominating win. White Sox, they just haven't looked good this season. Braves 6-2 against the White Sox here. The White Sox 0-5 at home. Yeah, I just don't have much confidence in the White Sox here, so we're going to roll with the Braves on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 190. The Rockies plus 150 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 1-4. The Cubs 2-2. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 38.57. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad. Freeland, his first start this season, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 10 runs, had 2 strikeouts. That was against Arizona. Was a crazy game. Assad, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Colorado lost to the Cubs yesterday 5-0. Back-to-back disappointing games there. Back-to-back big wins for the Cubs. Colorado 1-4 against the Cubs here. 1-14 on the road. Yeah, I do not like Freeland on the mound. He got toasted last time, giving up 10 runs. Give me the Cubs at home. Next matchup, we've got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Toronto plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 2-3. Houston 1-4. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.0. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 5.79. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Toronto, coming off a 10-0 loss against Houston yesterday, not a good look for Toronto, and big win for Houston. I mean, getting the first win of the season in fashion. Blanco throwing a no-hitter yesterday, which was pretty amazing. Houston is 4-1 at home against Toronto here. Just an amazing game yesterday. A good bounce back for Houston. We're going to see if they build that momentum here. And I like the Astros at home today. And I'm going to roll with Houston here after that big performance yesterday. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the Oakland Athletics. Boston opening up as road favorites at -160. Oakland +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Boston coming into this matchup 3-2. Oakland 1-4. Pitching for Boston is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 3.60. Pitching for Oakland is Alex Wood with an ERA of 16.20. Bello, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Wood, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Boston on a 2-game winning streak, coming off an Oakland sweep yesterday, 9-0. Yeah, Oakland, not a great start for the season. They have not looked good. Boston 11-3 against Oakland, 6-2 on the road against Oakland, where they've been very good here. After dominating Oakland yesterday, really don't think I'm ever going to be backing Oakland. Give me Boston on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -115. The Guardians -105 with the over-under at 7. Guardians coming into this matchup 3-2. Seattle also 3-2. Pitching for the Guardians is Shane Bieber with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Mariners is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 7.20. Bieber, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Seattle beating Cleveland yesterday 5-4. Definitely going to be a tough series here. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 5 against Cleveland, so maybe the overs are a good play today. Yeah, I'm liking the Guardians as dogs today. I love Bieber on the mound. He looked really good in his debut. And I think I'm going to take a shot with the Guardians +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -120. The Yankees +100 with the over-under at 9. Yankees coming into this matchup 5-0. Arizona 3-2. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 7.20. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 1.80. Cortez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. And then Yankees, undefeated so far. Big win yesterday against Arizona, 5-2. They're playing great right now. Yankees are 4-1 against Arizona, 6-1 on the road here. The unders hit in Arizona 6 of their last 9 against the Yankees. Maybe the under could be a play today. Yeah, now it's flipped. Yankees are the underdogs, which is very nice. Good value on them today. Playing great. Give me Yankees +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -140. Cardinals +120 with the over-under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 2-3. The Padres 3-4. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 10.38. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 1.04. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Darvish, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Cardinals, big win yesterday against the Padres, winning 6-2. A tough loss for the Padres here. We haven't really been playing that well. The overs hit in 4 out of their last 5 at home. So maybe the overs a decent play today. It's just a tough one. Darvish has been good on the mound so far. I expect a Padres bounce back today. And, Miles Mikolas didn't look good in his opener. He gave up 5 runs. And I think I'm going to roll with the Padres at home on this one. Then the last matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -150. Giants +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Giants coming into this matchup 2-3. The Dodgers 5-2. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.0. And currently I can't find who's being listed for the Dodgers pitching. So we'll see who ends up pitching for the Dodgers. This is a 10 o'clock game, so we'll see what happens there. Webb, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Big win for the Dodgers yesterday, winning 8-3. I mean, they've been pretty dominant so far. San Francisco 1-5 against the Dodgers, 1-4 on the road against the Dodgers where they've struggled. The overs hit in Dodgers 4 out of their last 6 games today, so maybe the overs are a good play today. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Dodgers. But I still think I'm going to roll with the Dodgers at home in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.